Hello there, it's Tim, and today we're doing our first battle report for the Silver Bayonet. I'm looking forward to this one so much, so it's something different for the channel and different for you, and I hope you like this. This small campaign has 4 missions. The first mission we're doing is called the Wolf Pack. It has like a little storyline to follow from your beginning of your mission to the end of the mission, and it's I watched one game through by someone who's really good. I enjoy his videos, and hopefully you enjoy mine as well. I will try my best to go through how to play the game and explain what I'm doing to my best as well. Like I said, this is a 4 mission, and I've seen some people playing this or talk on the line. When someone dies, they will add someone new to the unit. I will not be doing this because how I think about the game, you're behind enemy 9s or someone rural. If someone dies, you cannot. Where's that extra man came from? Round the corner? No, it's 50. If someone dies, I will be down, lose 1 man until the next big mission. So the first 4 missions, if someone dies, I'm not adding someone else to it. If Captain Daniel Phillipson dies, then I'll start a whole over again, and I'll do a different army, a whole complete different army, but hopefully not. Lucky enough, someone has made another 4-part campaign as well on the Facebook page. I've read through that, and I think it's a really good job. And so it means I have got 8 missions for the Silver Bayonet for yourself and for me to play. So I hope you enjoy everything I do. Also, I will do a book review or game review of the Silver Bayonet anyway after my 2nd game. Also, I will try to finish Daniel's background before the end of the month. Like I said already, it's just taken a long while to do it, and I just want to understand and put a lot more depth into it. Also, I will breathe about a little bit about the men as well, what they will do in battle, because each person will act differently. So physically, they will not all help together. They will have their own causes and will protect certain people as well, more than others, and I'll explain that in the game. And I think that is it really. So I hope you enjoy this. If you do like this, please comment, like and subscribe. Every little helps. I do appreciate it, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's following me and watched my videos. I do appreciate it. And that's it really. So let's get in and into the battle report. Right, what I said from the last video, I will describe what each man will do, who they will protect, and so on and so forth. Captain Daniel Phillipson will try to protect himself and always go with a fellow soldier than be by himself. He will always protect his Sergeant Baker and Lone Eagle, then any of the others first, and so he will keep close to them. Lone Eagle will always protect Daniel as much as possible than anybody else, and same to Sergeant Baker will protect the Daniel and his friend the sapper if he's in danger. The rifleman will help. Private Darrell Mills will help anybody. He is down to earth. He believes to help anybody and will put his own life at risk to help them. The Scotsman, or the Highlandman, Duncan, will look out for himself and nobody else. If he wants to help anybody, he will only help Lone Eagle because he's not English. Otherwise, he will not go out his way to do much. The sapper, or Alan Dawson, will help his friend Sergeant Baker and the captain out as much as possible as well. and then the rifleman, and then load, and then between the last other three characters, he will just not really bothered or not do much. And Martin Harrison, he will only look out for himself. He doesn't know anybody in the group. He doesn't like anybody as well. So he will look out for himself, and generally that's it. He will not rush into combat, and he will not put himself at harm's way. He thinks he should be in charge of the unit because he's the more veteran officer than Daniel himself. Daniel outranks him, but he sees himself more important than him. I hope that makes some ideas and some clue what I'm going to do for each person in the game. So they will firstly play. I will play them as certain for the self, so for the characters, and that's it really. I hope that helps. Your first orders from your commander was given to you. A specialized unit like yourself went search of a lost church deep in the forest in Spain. They never return. Now your unit has been dispatched to find the missing unit or to learn their fate and see if you can locate the lost church yourself. If the missing unit is located, it is dire need that their orders be recovered so they don't fall into enemy hands. Following the last unit's footprints seems to be no difficulty at all, leaving heavy footprints in the dirt. With no rainfall to wash it away, made it a lot easier. For 3 days you followed their trail into ever deepened gloom of the dark forest. Then near dusk on the 3rd day you come upon a scene of carnage. It appears you have found the missing unit. However, before you can confirm this, you hear a bone-trilling howl from nearby, and suddenly bright eyes are staring at you from the shadows all around you. Right, hello there, and welcome to the first scenario of Silver Bayonet, the Wolf Pack. So, I will try my best to describe how to play the game. This is done by Joseph McCann. Joseph McCann. I can't pronounce their name. Sorry. It's of the D20 like Rangers Shadow Deep and Frostgrave. It goes on D10s. You need to roll 2 D10s for yourself and the enemy. One is a power dice and one is a skill dice. So my power dice is going to be red and my skill dice is black, and the enemy's power dice will be grey and their skill test will be white. We do have the event deck as well for this as well, and we do have clue markers as well. So we just found our missing unit. They've been torn to shreds, and we've just seen eyes dotted around everywhere. So we are placed in the middle. We got 2 wolves there, 2 wolves there, 2 wolves here, and 2 wolves here. And we will roll a d8, and one of the wolves will be a werewolf as well. So starts from here, 1 going around and 8 next to him. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this wolf now is a werewolf instead. We also at the beginning of the game, I have 1 power dice, 1 skill dice, and the Martin Harrison will also give me 1 monster dice as well because of what he is. So officially, what that benefit gives me, the monster dice, for 1 action, I can move the monster to any direction to benefit me. The power dice and the skill dice, I can reroll a dice. So if I just fail to hit, I can re-roll the dice to make it better, or I can spend, I think, power skill dice to reduce the damage to all my characters as well. Also, you have fatigue tokens as well. So firstly, when you are fighting in combat, you will take a fatigue. If you do, the first fatigue, you are -1 to your fight fail and -1 to your defense, so you're easy to hit. And then you can get a second one. Nearly everybody can get fatigue tokens set, some special creatures and so on and so forth. If you remember, Daniel has a special skill. He only can have 1 fatigue token, so and everybody else can get 2, even the werewolf. So they get more tired. And generally, I think that's what you only need to know for right now. Also, for the little bit difference, if you want to sprint your men, you need to roll on your power dice and your skill dice. If you get more than 11, they can move 4 inches. If they fail, they can move 2. So you can't sprint everywhere as quickly like in Shadow Ranger Shadow Deep. So how it goes. Before the beginning of the game, you need to roll your power dice and your skill dice. If you get double 1, then a event could happen. If you roll a double 10, then something else happened. There could be good or bad things. Until roll 1 of that happens, I don't know. Some can give you more skill dice, some can put more monsters on the board. It depends. And also, how it goes for your turn, after you roll the dice to see if anything happens, you will activate half of your men. I have 7, so I will only activate 3. Then the bad guys go. Then you finish moving your rest of your guys as well. So to make that a bit different. So, let's get into it. I said there are 6 clue markers, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 between the trees next to the werewolf, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So it should be, I think 2 should be in 8. Yep, I don't think I got 1 in 8, sorry. I need to do another 1 in 8. So there. 1 should be, that's quite far, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's 12, and that's 12. And 2, 3 could be further away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, I have 1 too many. Let's get rid of this one. I only should have 6, not 7. So you have 2 short, 2 long, and 2 mid. So that's how it goes. So I think my short one will be here, and I'll place my other mid one there because that's quite a good reachable, and it's mostly a circle. So let's start this going. I hope that it helps. I will explain a bit better when I do the book review a bit later on. So first go, I will activate Private Darren Mills, my rifleman. He will take a shot at this wolf here. Rifles are range 30, and you don't get any benefit being long range, short range. You get negative you move, and in cover and some others. So how it goes, we need to roll both these together. So again, the red and black one's mine, grey and white is the wolves. Oh, sorry, no, that's incorrect. So that's an effects in combat. So when I'm shooting, I need to beat its defense dice. So I have got that wrong already. So the defense of a wolf, I think it's called a dire wolf, dark wolf, is defense 12. Private Daryl Mills, he gets +2 because he's a rifleman. So he rolls a 10 and a 6. So he's done 16 +2 is 18. I said red is power and black is skill. He has rolled a 6. So you don't add them together. You only pick. It depends what your weapon does. Some are power and some are skill based. Rifles are skill based. So he has done 6 damage. He does 6 to. He rolled a 6 for his skill base. So he's done 6 points of damage to the wolf, and the wolf has 8 health. So this wolf will have 2 left, and he has fired. You need to reload each time. Because they're muskets or rifles, so it will help to know what's what. So I will move him there with some smoke on his gun, so I know he's fired. So that's the first activate. So I will activate Captain Phillipson, my officer. I think I'm going to be outrange over my follow gun, so I'm going to move 6. So I'm in 10. So I will fire at that wolf. So the wolf is armor 12. I moved, so it's -1 to my gun. Minus another -2 because it's the volley gun, so it automatically -1. So he will, and he's shooting for cover, so -3. So on my dice I will -3, but because these chaps are in range of 1 of each other, I can hit both. So first shot, I rolled a 6 +2. That is 8 -3 is 5. Next shot. 10 +5 is 15. -3 is a 12. So that equals its defense, so I do hit it. Volley guns have +1 to the damage, so that will again takes 2 points of damage and takes 6 points of damage and has 2 wounds left. So Daniel has fired his bodyguard and done something. And for the last go, I will think Sergeant Roger Baker will have a shot because he's on the high ground. He's going to shoot at the injured wolf. So he is shoot +1. So looking for 12. He rolls a 6 +2 is 8. That's a 9, not 8. Sorry, not 6. So 6 +2 is 11. +1, so it's 12. So he does hit it. And he only has muskets of power. He only rolled a 2 for the power. So he does kill this wolf. And he will move next to his to Daniel Phillipson to cover him and make sure he's fine. And he has fired. So now all the enemies will go. Like most wolves are very fast. There's move 8. They don't run. It says in that, but they still move 8. Oh, that was Chang lucky. He will go around because he'll take difficult terrain. Werewolves know difficult terrain because they're nimble and they've got many special rules. They are very a nasty creature thing. You do not want to go in base contact with them at all. 8. Ooh, so wolf and 8. So that is the enemy's go. So the rest of the men. Private Duncan Campbell is gonna front charge right at the werewolf like a madman. He aims for the biggest creature he can. That's what his job is, and he wants there to make a point. He will shoot his pistol because he has a pistol. Werewolves have damage reduction 5 to all weapons, set silver like normal, and fire. So we have his great axe is silver plated. Daniel Captain Phillipson, his weapon is silver, and then Grenadier has the silver bullets as well. And Corporal Alan Dawson, the sapper, has oil and torch, so he can damage it if he wants to, but he's not. So werewolf's defense is 16. 13. So let's roll. 7 plus 3 is 10. I think he's only get +1 in shooting. So it's 11. Werewolves are defense 13, so he completely missed with his pistol. Bang, goes flying. Bang. From his pistol. So, Lone Eagle will take a shot at this wolf, the injured one. He counts as a native scout. He has a +1 to shooting. Was that 1? That is a 1. He rolls a 1 and +2 is 3, so 4 together. So that's a epic fail. He will go down and stand there to protect Captain Daniel Phillipson, so he can't well. Corporal Alan Dawson will shoot at the injured one as well. He rolls a 7 plus 9. That is quite a really good shot. So that is 16. Sappers gets +1 to the shooting. He does kill that wolf, and he will back down away from the rest of from the wolf pack because he doesn't want to be up there. And last and only, Martin Harrison will shoot at that wolf with his pistol. I'm going to say he gets, I do not know, hold on, he gets +1, but the wolf gets +1 because he moved, so he gets armor 13, but he rolled double 9, that's 18. 18. Wolves only have 8 wounds. Pistols are strength, power dice, so he rolled a 9. He shoots that wolf, obliterates the wolf right in his face, and kill it outright. That was quite a good shot. Lone Eagle. So, Evie has fired Effie's shots. Martin Harrison can shoot another shot because he has 2 pistols, so he can shoot another pistol before he needs reloaded. Double check the Highlander. The Highlander has only 1 pistol, so Duncan needs to reload. And everybody else needs to reload. So that is it. So okay. So this mission has no rounds. It ends until there's no unit members on the table left. That's what it says. So I will roll a d10. I rolled a 9. Rain starts. Great. Rain starts to fall. Maximum line of sight to reduce to 12, and all shots attacks suffers a -1 modifier for the rest of the scenario. Great. Not what I want. So the following guidance is going to be even more useless. So, okay. So let's see. So I need to roll a d20, 2 d10s. Where's my black dice? So, nope, no double 1s or double 10s, so it's fine. So, first goal. I think Daniel will charge the wolf. So, Daniel has +2 fight, and his weapon's silver plated. So he doesn't know, thinks it's a wolf, not a werewolf. He rolls a double 8. So he does kill the wolf. Very well. The wolf doesn't get attacked back because Daniel managed to kill it. If he didn't, then the wolf will be able to hit him back. So firstly, if you just hit him, he gets hit, and the wolf attack. Then when the wolf's turn and the wolf attacks him, then he can hit back. So there's a lot of back and forwards. Just hold on, let's grab some tokens. I knew I forgot something. So he has 1 fatigue token. So he moved and killed a wolf. So I think the rifle. Hold on. Okay. Yes, it's a action to go here. So, who should I do? Okay. I will activate Lone Eagle. He will load his gun and move 6. So it's 3 and 3. he knows what it's doing. His faces, Lonely Eagle has faces, known about these evil creatures before from his family or from over America. So he is completely fine. He's not really too bothered about them. So yeah, so that's my second. I think ooh. I will activate Sergeant Roger Baker next. I will load his gun and he will go on top of the hill to have a better shot at anything that comes. He thinks that Daniel is alright at the moment because he's got nothing nearer him. And that is all three done. So, enemies go. This wolf goes into him, into Corporal Alan Dawson. So, Dire Wolf has +1 to melee. Sappers have armor 13 to my knowledge. Yes, they do. So he needs to get 12 to go anything. He does roll 12, and the annoying thing is he rolled a 10 on his power dice. So I will roll one dice. I roll my power dice to reduce that damage. If I don't, he will die. I rolled an 8, so I reduced that damage by 8. So he's down to 8 wounds left. And the wolf will have a fatigue token. So he will attack back. He rolls at power 8 and skill 4. He does turn around and hit the wolf back and kills the wolf because power dice is red and does enough damage to take him out. Well, that's very, very, very lucky indeed of Rowan having surviving thanks to that. Oh, so yeah, and it counts with the skill dice and power dice counts as your fate pool. You can reroll dice when shooting or combat to reroll your dice to make your benefit, to make a difference. So it just helps you. I think that roughly that does tell you on page. I need to find out for you. Hold on. How to play a game. Talk about the charts, movement activities, jumping, falling, difficult terrain, and so on and so forth, normal things. Investing clue mark. Yes, action to investigate. Search markers or clue markers. I was right. So you can have horses in this. You can have cavalrymen, but I think they got benefits and defaults on them. But generally, I don't know. Yeah, dice for the fate ball can be used either 7 different ways. Reroll to negate damage, to quick load, or as a monster dice. See page 71. So negative negate damage any time a figure in the unit takes damage. A player may use one of the power dice or skill dice of the fate pool to negate some of the damage. To do so, the player simply rolls the dice. If the result is 10 or all the damage rolls 10. Otherwise, the amount of damage negated is equal to the result of the dice divided by 2 rounded up. So a player may only ever use 1 dice to negate damage. For example, instrument blow is down to 5 health when he is hit by a Hobgoblin 7. The player takes either power dice or skill dice. I chose power. I might do skill dice instead, so it'd be more benefit. I've got more people, more power dice. The player can take either power dice or skill dice from either pool, and the target to negate the damage. If the player rolls a 10, the dice all the damage will negate, and if the player rolls a 3, they divide by 1, so it's by 2. So I rolled 8. That's a half that. So he will roll 8, divide that 4. He will have 4 wounds left. Not 8. So not okay. So yeah. So he's got 4 health left. So the werewolf will go into Duncan Campbell. Oh, he is now fatigued. Right, this is when it can be scary. So, werewolf are very nasty. He has +2 to melee, and he's got strong, so he does +1 damage in combat. Highlander, he is armor 13. Werewolf rolls a 9 plus 3. So that is 2, that's 5. So it's 11, 12, 13, 14. He does take damage, but he only rolled a 3 for the power dice. +1, he will take 4 points of damage. He has 11 health. So -4 is 1. So he will have 7 left. Alright. And now he's fatigue. Right. Duncan's going to hit back. He has +2 as well. He is using his great sword, axe, and it's silver plated, so the werewolf doesn't get -5 to the damage. Okay, that is one great roll. Private Duncan Campbell has rolled a 10 on his power and 7 on his skill. So firstly, he's just rolled, he damaged it. 2-handed weapons does give +1 to damage. So he firstly has just damaged the werewolf for 11 damage. It's on 1 health left. Oh my. That is, what a good swing. And now he's fatigued as well. That is a big swing and a half at something he did need. Right. That's all the enemies go. So, rest of the guys. He will move 6. He will reload his pistol because he can't get up there by next round. He will. The rifleman will reload and turn around and shoot at that wolf. He shoots through cover, So the wolves get +1. And it's raining, so -2. So he Private Mills, the rifleman, will get, it just depends on his dice roll. Jesus, wet. Dice is on fire. I rolled a 9 and an 8. So that definitely passes the wolf's defense. I rolled a 9 on the skill dice, so this wolf bites the dust. Alan, Corporal Dawson will reload his gun and will move away from the wolf. Oh no, and the rifleman's shot again. So he needs another smoke. So, there. Duncan Campbell will hit the werewolf again. He will get -1 to hit it because he's fatigue. But the werewolf also gets -1 to his defense. So firstly, it equals itself out still. He rolls a 4 + 5, so it's 9. I'm going to spend my power dice and roll the 4. I rolled a 3, it's even worse, so he doesn't do anything, and now he's fatigued twice. Alright. Werewolf's go. Because he can't hit back. Right, he rolls a 6 + 1 is 7. With his -1, so he gets +1. That's 7. Even with his -2 to his defense is 11. The werewolf will not go through. Will not be able to hit him, and they're both fatigued. But it doesn't really matter because that's the end of the round. So now remove all the fatigue tokens off. And let roll on the table for the scenario. So hold on. Where are you? There we are. Right, now roll 1. 8. Nothing happened, no event. How boring. So let reroll 6. Another wolf arrived, place 1 dark roof in the centre of the around the table. So it comes on that side. Oh, guy's not doing too bad, but I haven't got no tokens yet. Right, okay. Let's start on I rolled a 10 and a 9. Oh, that's close. Nothing happens. So Martin Harrison, it will go up there and search that. So the first one is a king of Black King. Okay. King of Spades. Bag of silver shot. Treat all shooting attacks as silver for the rest of the scenario. Okay. Right, the werewolf's in combat. Can't really do much. But that's good. Okay. So Captain Phillipson will move and he will reload his gun. And he will have a shot at that wolf that's right in front of him before it charges him. Again, he gets no minuses, but he does get +1, not a +1 to his gun because it's raining, so he just rolls a dice. He rolls a 5 and a 3, that's 8. It does not go through the wolf's defense, so he misses. Kabang. And he will just stand there and look pretty. So, enemies go. This wolf will go towards him. This one will definitely get in combat with Sergeant Baker. So, fight there. Sergeant Baker is defense 14. So the werewolf gets +1, so you need to roll at least a 13 to damage him. Where is the white dice? For you. I got my dice. But where is it? Okay. I can't find the white dice, so I'm going to use the red as power and grey as skill. Right, he rolls a 9. +3, that is 12, and +1, that is 13. Sadly, he misses Sergeant Baker because Grenadiers are better armour and they're armour 14. So he does miss him by just. And he rolled a 9 as well for power on the power dice. If that hit, or he a lot of damage. So Sergeant Baker next. He only gets +1 in combat. He rolls at 8 +5. Their armour 12, I think they are. They're not that hard. Yes, they are. So 1, 2, 3, 12. Yep. And he rolled it on. I rolled an 8 on the power dice. So with only 8 health, he does kill that wolf. What? My word, they are doing so well. Next now, I bet they're going to roll naff. Werewolf. The werewolf's going to hit Sergeant again. He rolls a 9 +2. That is 11. Is 11, but it got +2, so it is 13. He does damage him, but he rolls 2 on the power dice again, but minus +1 because of strength. He is down to 4 wounds, but he is standing up against the werewolf pretty well. By dumb luck, I'll say. So now it's Private Duncan Campbell against the werewolf. Come on. Nope, he rolls a 1 and a 3. So, alright. I'm using a great weapon, that is silver plated. If you roll 1, if you're using any of the special gear, it is a default. And it does say that in the rules. So, silver weapon. This is an upgrade to hand weapon, heavy weapons, defensive weapons, so on, or bayonets. It doesn't count as a part of the war gear or list, so on and so forth. At all. I thought it says that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I was wrong. Silver weapons don't have the negative as cold weapons or salt bags and so on cold iron shots. They can if you roll 1 on them, you fail the gun automatically and you can't use a fate point. If you roll a double 1 on either the weapon, they break. But it looks like silver weapons do not benefit from it. So that's pretty good. Okay, never mind. But it's still a miss because that was a horrific roll. He rolled a 4. So he definitely missed a werewolf. So, that one's gone. Who moved? It was you, you, and you. So there, he will. Alan Dawson will go around the corner and search that. So I rolled a jack. A jack is right. Where is the thing? A jack, silver statue. Maintain all of the figure attacks count as silver for the rest of us now. Add 1 power dice to your fate pool. I will do a power die, so I get plus. So he has silver weapon as well. So no, all his weapon attacks count as silver for the rest of the scenario, and add 1 power dice. So I chose power. Power dice, so yeah, it was a skill power, so he's got power dice, and that's his turnover. Lone Eagle will take shot at the wolf. He gets, I think, +1. It does, but in mine it's to 0 because of the rain. He rolled a 6 + 9. It's that is 15, and he rolls a 9 on the power dice because it's red. Again, kills the wolf. My God, they are just blitzed in them left to right. Go, lads. So, the rifleman will load and move next to this one. And Captain Phillipson will go there and search that one, and he rolls a ace. Ace of spades. A werewolf replace the clue marker where the werewolf played. Okay. Where the clue marker is, it is our lovely, other, beautiful werewolf right next to our officer. That's something what we don't want to see. Okay, let's grab a lovely werewolf model or something similar. I don't think I've got a hairy beast somewhere. That's not really that good. Okay. Right, there is the next werewolf. Right, and that ends his go because he moved and searched. We still haven't found their notes, so he's fired, and I forgot to move him. He will go there to you to search that one. But that's generally not good because now we've got 2 werewolves. Move. It's only the Scotsman left. Can the Scotsman hit? So he gets -1. Werewolf gets. So come on. Right, he rolls a 9 + 6. So that is altogether. It's 15. Armor 13, that's 15 altogether, +1, so it is 10, 6, so he +1, because the Highlanders get +2 in combat, so that is 16 altogether. and but -1. I would say +1 because they get +2. -1 because he's fatigue. And the werewolf's only defense 12 because he's fatigue. With that dice roll, he does kill that werewolf off as well. But we still have one more werewolf staring right next to our captain. And his last go, he will move free into the dense wood to go try to get to that one. So, next turn. 2. More walls where I place 2 die root walls on the round table edge. So 6. Great. They are over here. This is what I don't want. Okay. And he's removed all the fatigue tokens off. So Neptune, so checks nothing, no offense happen. Double 5, no, nothing. So Private Mills will have a shot at that wolf because it's so close. No, I've been pretty good. I don't think I must have reloaded. Right, he gets +1 because Rifleman gets +2 for shooting, -1 because of rain. He gets 7 + 5 + 1 is 6. No, that is 13, 12. Yeah, that is he rolls. Yeah, rolls 12 + 1 is 13. Rifles are skill based, so he rolls a 5. So a wolf takes 5 points of damage. He has 3 left, and he will move back for his other 6. Oh no, he was there to search, and he will shoot, but he will search. That's what he was there for, so he will search. I have the 10 clubs. Alton Silver relic. Add 1 skill dice to your fate pool. Okay, I now I've got a skill dice as well. That's pretty good. I do have a monster dice, but it's not going to make no difference. So that's 1. He Fisty will just run and reload. Lone Eagle will turn around and reload. And that is it. So the bad guys. The wolf does get in. Right. So Private Darryl Mills. He's armor 13 because they're only riflemen, they're not their strongest. Wolf gets +1. He rolls at 8 + 1 is 9 plus another 1 is 10. I would say if he hits it, got high, he's going to do 1 damage. He only rolled a 1, so he only can do 1 damage to him. So Darryl's turn. Or Private Mills' turn to hit the wolf. What did he roll? He rolls a 1 and a 4, so they both miss, and so they both will get fatigued. So that was horrible. Great. The wolf will go. No, he's closer. So the wolf against me. This is not good. This is where only having one fatigue token comes in handy. So, Wolf. He rolls a 9 plus 1, it's 10. And he gets plus 1 in combat. I'm going to double check. Yes, he does. So he only rolls 11. I'm armor 14. It doesn't do anything. So, my store, hitting it, I get plus 2 combat. Daniel does. He rolls a 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 2, it's 13. He has his sword counts chosen as fencing, so it's skill based. So he takes 5 points of damage. So he has 3. The wolf has 3 left, and we both have a fatigue token. Start rolling downhill. There we go. And 1 fatigue token. So the werewolf goes. Right, the werewolf gets plus 2. I minus 1 to my armor because I'm fatigued. So I now defense 13. Werewolf rolls a 6 plus 2. That's 8. Plus another 2 is 10. He does not do anything. My go against the werewolf. Moves my sword that's silver plated. I rolled a 10 plus 2. I do miss it, but I will roll my power dice because I got enough 1 because I rolled a 2. I rolled a 6 this time, so that's 16 plus 1 because I'm fatigued. That's 17. This is really good. I do 10 damage to it because and no damage reduction because there's anything. They have only 12 health, so he has 2 health left. Again, but Welf has a fatigue token. I only can have 1 because I took the special rule that I only can have 1 fatigue token each turn for Daniel's background because he's knows how to been sword practicing from a young age, fencing, saber play, sword play, and so on and so forth, and it really benefits him very much. Okay. He will bumble around. What's said? He will not help at all because I'm playing him. He doesn't care. His job is to do the job. He rolls more than 11, so 9 plus 4, so he can move 4. The Highlander goes 3 there, and we'll search that. So Highlands, I rolled a 9. We have found the missing orders. So he has the most important one. So he will keep that. He will now get off the board because he knows that's more important. He will generally doesn't care about anybody else. He really doesn't. For that reason, right. Move 1, 2, 3. Sapper will move 5. Dawson will move there. 4, and he will move because he knows he can't do much different. He rolls 9 plus 7. It's more than 11, so can move next 4. He shouts out he has found the missing letter. He now will get off the board as well because he does not care about Daniel at all. Because all the riflemen, so officially He will get off the board because he knows the orders are more important and he knows to get off the board. But again, he generally doesn't care because they're all English as well. So Daniel will fight the werewolf. The werewolf is -1 to his up defense because it's fatigue. Well, Daniel rolls double 10. He completely smites the werewolf to itty bitty pieces. And that wolf will attack him back. Nope, with a 7 + 1 is 8, plus another 1 is 9. Nope. And that wolf is now fatigued twice. And that is it. So Daniel is alright. Well done, lads. I need to put your wounds on. You only got 3 left. Okay. All the fatigue tokens go away. I'll roll on the dice. Nope, no doubles, but and then I roll a d10. I rolled a 8. No, okay, if nothing happens, I'm going to re-roll that. I don't want that. 7, because that's boring. Another wolf apply. So it comes over there, like this side. Firstly, yeah, there. Alright. So let's start with Sergeant Baker. He will have a shot at the wolf. Because it makes sense. He rolled a 10 + 4. Not yet. He doesn't get no benefit because of the rain. He get with the power dice is 10 because it's red. Like I said, he kills the wolf. Wow. Wow. Okay. Lone Eagle will move 6, but he can't help his officer friend hit because he just runs in and there would be no benefit. But Daniel will fight the wolf. I rolled this 9 + 1. That is 10. And the worst thing is he gets +2 his fight. So he hits it. I want to just double. Without saying that, I rolled a 1 on my skill test. I can't kill the wolf, so I'm going to re-roll that anyway. So it rolls a 5. Now that's definitely going to hit the wolf 100% because that's 14, and will kill the wolf. So rolling a 1 will not will not kill that wolf. And Daniel will move back. Daniel will get off the board with 6. So Daniel has left the board because he was 6 away. And that is it. That wolf. It's only one bad guy left at the moment against Private Neil. So 10 + 1 is 11. So he doesn't hit anything. Daniel, Mills will hit him back with a 9 + 8. He wallops that wolf and kills him outright. Jesus, word, they're on fire, these lads. So, end of go. We've got the mission orders. So he will move 3. Yeah, it's 2 inches, so he gets off the board just no matter what. The letter's off. He will move 6. Dang it. No. 7 + 4 is 11, so he gets 4. He's not off the board. 6. think he won't get off the board as well. No, and he moves 2 inches as well. Definitely not. The rifleman moves 6, and then he's 2 inches, so he gets off the ground. So that's 3 of the guys are gone. Just hold on, I want to prepare the tree. Okay, how come on, glue. I'll put the stone. There we go. Hope the tree now stay. Right. Okay. Everything else moved. Ah, dang it, tree. So, any fence? Nope. And the dice. I rolled a 5. I think it's a wolf. A wolf? Oh no, that wasn't there. So, happens in that he is in that corner there, the centre. So, firstly, 1, 2, 3, 4, half the movement. I will get him off the board and him off the board. Hold on, and also try to repair the tree. Stay. Oh my word. There we go. No glue. Okay, right. I think the wolf will move 8. There. So these guys will move 6. No, he's more than 10 plus 4 is 14. Yes, he's off the board. And him, the wolf's not going to catch up, and he's So let's say he's off the board as well. So that is the first mission of the silver bayonet. I have to say the dice was really good. They kept rolling high for the right dice roll. They're all definitely ready for action. These chaps were. Couldn't do anything better. So I will count up all their XP because it works out quite differently for silver bayonet than Rangers of Shadow Deep. So I'll get back to you. Right, hello, and welcome to the end phase for the silver bayonet. I have to say that was a really good game. Well, for me, everybody's dice was on fire, and the only person nearly died was Corporal Alan Dawson and the sapper. Luckily, I still had my one of my skill or power dice, reduce the damage by I think by 4. Yeah, by 4, and that's quite good because he survived. So, but I have to say, Man of Max is definitely the Highlander. Just walking up to the werewolf, smacking it first go, taking it down to 1 wound, and then batting it out slowly. Him not dying hobily as well, with the werewolf roaring quite low, lucky enough, and finish off. But everybody was shooting straight, shooting so well, it was unbelievable. So I will say that was a lucky good game. So if you have been following me through the silver bayonet, end of the scenarios are different, because you don't find treasure or anything like that, because you are part of an army, so you need to be quite strict and you carry a certain amount of stuff, and so on and so forth. So We for a whole group, I get 1 experience point for investigating 3 or more clue markers. I did, so I'll get 1. Plus 1 experience point if the unit kills 5 or more wolves. We definitely did that, without a doubt. Plus 1 experience for each werewolf killed by the unit. We killed 2, so we get 2 experience points for that. And you get 2 experience points if at least 4 soldiers exit the table. Everybody got off the table, so we get definitely that. And plus 3 experience points if a soldier exits the table with the orders. Private Duncan Campbell did, the Highlander. And so altogether we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 experience points. So how it goes, how many men you get, you split the experience between them. So you have to make it fair. So everybody will get 1 experience point at full stop. But I have 2 spare. So you can choose the other 2 to go, you can pick. My opinion is Private Duncan Campbell deserves the extra experience points, and without doubt, taking a werewolf, finding the clue marker, he deserves it. And I think I will give that experience points to Private Darren Mills. He did took out a lot of the wolves. He did really well. He holds position and did. I think everybody else did though, man. He just Martin Harrison just did what he wanted because, like I said, he doesn't care about the crew. He's not happy he's there and getting ordered by someone who's younger than him and who just started being part of the supernatural British supernatural intelligence. And so he's not a big fan of that Captain Phillips at the moment. And then the rest of his men are fine. So, and generally that is it. So, the next campaign, the next scenario is the ruined chapel. Couple things I need to do. 1, I need to paint at least. I need to glue and paint 2 vampires. I will be using. I have got a couple of vampire models through different things. So I got some from Warhammer Underworld and the Cursed City. I'm going to use the Cursed City ones, but I need to glue them and paint them because this chapel's in a deserted area, and I wanted to use some like feral looking vampires more, and I think they look really good. They're nice models, but I need to glue them and paint them. And secondly, I don't have a church or anything like that, so I need to buy more stuff. Best way to put it. So I need to find a church I like. I think I might buy a Spanish church to make it more themed, like, because we're in Spain. So I'm going to buy I think I've decided that. I'm going to try to find one that I can go into, but I also need to buy like some graveyards, things, and so on and so forth, because I got nothing like that. So I need to buy some stuff. But otherwise, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the mission. I really did. I think for certain reasons, the men did really well. My dice was really well. And that's it. So I will see you in the next Silver Bayonet battle report. Many thanks.